What up? Today I'm going to talk about, um, you know, the different archetypes of individuals. They usually say that there's, six personality types and there's 6 degrees of separation. So when you think upon it, you know, how many personality types can you actually date, and how many different zodiac signs are there? I think you could start to relatively figure out a probability of how many partners would be typical on an average of somebody would potentially have in their lifetime based upon personality types and traits and who they select to be with for a general quality of a relationship. And this is not me advocating individuals get into horoscopes, but to say that sometimes in your relationships and your past relationships from different life cycles, you may have had relationships from outside of here. Maybe you had relationships in Hyperia also. And each life cycle towards this end on Chatterbait, there's an individual named Megan. She got red hair. And she do the hard to get situation. She's generally known by a lot of individuals considering the black market, and you could order certain things, even get you a clone. How many copies or individuals that came across this marketing where they've had a desire of their heart in which there are commonalities between here and Hyperia and the different personality types and hunches individuals have about others? And could there be a spiritual link of that also correlating with karma, in which one cannot escape between either side of this realm or the realm in Hyperia? Me here being accused of being a deadbeat, not knowing my children, and my children come through here. That we all got the same. The Heavenly Father was our Father. Coming in here alone. However, hyperdimensionally being aware of dealing with beats for a time in my life for diabetes 2, sweetness, or hypertension, because I had a sweet tooth. And beats cured that disposition, not knowing I was a father in a different dimension, relying on beats like a dead beat. And being accused of this here, but not making the connection. Because we don't remember our other life that we had from outside of here. That the spiritual link still connects between the realms in which my adversaries accuse, where my relationships were perfect in the other one. This is just the theory if those relationships and links come together, Because even though it was a lie here, it could be considered correct also otherwise pertaining to knowledge. Something to think about. And Leviathan, of many common selections, if you come across Megan with this red hair, and different archetypes and personality traits in which you need to have in order to create separation to preserve individuals from each tribe. That the ones whose history was obscured will be eating Leviathan, considering children that they had outside of Israel, possibly, and are separatists as evil as you thought. There could be a rhythm to their madness, and if there is, it could be for a reason based upon an archetype, and that archetype is as a program in their genes. Given personality types and 6 degrees of separation and knowledge pertaining to horoscopes with 12 signs, with only 6 personality types, considering the variables of different persons and individual biases in general, that would be only 6 degrees, six different types generally of relationships an individual can experience pertaining to knowledge based upon hard physical evidence. But if you get into zodiac signs also, how diverse are we really on the inside? We may share a common core. Would it be the erasing of a race if they elope outside of their race? Are we minorities? Are we to love our enemies? Is Esau our brother? Do we make mulatto or mixed kids that are like burnt bronze? Do we look like Israel then? Considering grapes and blood being ruddy, skins and textures. What's the difference in what a fruit looks like? May God be my witness. 1000.